32 hilarious quotes from Jimmy Fallon from his talk show and SNL from his days as a Saturday Night Live cast member from 1998 to 2004 to his self-reinvention as a late-night talk show host. emceeing NBC's Late Night and The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon has had a pretty stellar career filled with spot-on impersonations, surprisingly good musical performances, and some really funny quotes. The following are a few gutbusters we have heard the comedian say on SNL and his talk shows over the years. Arguably, Jimmy Fallon's single funniest SNL sketch is the Barry Gibb Talk Show, a recurring bit in which he plays the Bee Gees frontman, who hosts a political discussion program alongside his brother, Robin, Justin Timberlake. Gibb opens every episode by reminding viewers that he takes his show gravely seriously and demonstrates it by berating and belittling his guests at the littlest disagreement or even for attempting flattery. Jimmy Fallon is notorious for appearing in many SNL sketches that did not go as planned, particularly due to his frequent tendency to burst into laughter on stage. He poked fun at this reputation of his on Late Night after his guest Rose Byrne revealed that she struggles to keep from laughing when performing comedy. One of Jimmy Fallon's funniest recurring SNL characters is Nikki Burns, an arrogant IT employee with his own signature catchphrase. This was his rude way of signaling to coworkers that they should step aside so he could commandeer their computer and fix the problem himself. One of the best recurring bits that Jimmy Fallon introduced on Late Night and continued after he took over The Tonight Show sees him writing thank you notes about various topics, from recent events to common annoyances. For instance, he once wrote a note that acknowledges the irony of receiving an email from the address you just requested to stop receiving emails from. From 2000 to 2004, Jimmy Fallon co-hosted Weekend Update with Tina Fey, and one highlight of that era includes his interview with Paris Hilton, which he began by agreeing not to talk about her then recent scandal. However, when asking about her family's hotel chain and discovering that they have a location in Paris, France, he cannot resist the urge to use it as an opportunity for a series of hilarious double entendres. In this funny thank you notes segment from Late Night, Jimmy gives his audience a reason to carry their own portable bottles of hand sanitizer by pointing out how unsanitary the dispensers made available to the public must be. One of the funniest SNL sketches featuring a professional athlete comes from season 28 and stars NASCAR legend Jeff Gordon as a man who hires two aquarium repairmen, played by Jimmy Fallon and Horatio Sanz, whose compulsion to make wisecracks distracts them from their job and, ultimately, kills his fish. They are then forced to attend court-mandated therapy where their psychiatrist, Fred Armisen, suggests a word association game. When he says the phrase, "I like water," Fallon's character's first reaction is to make a wisecrack that describes the liquid's elemental makeup.